What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend and is ready to conquer the week that is. So we're gonna get right into things on this week's episode. No warming up in the bullpen, and we're gonna be talking about the 2023 Royal Rumble, which went down this past Saturday night at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. The last Royal Rumble that was there was the 2018 Royal Rumble. And yeah, what do you call it, man? And so this year, back again in 2023, this is the third time. It was also there in 1997. So, third time's a charm for the WWE. The WWE and San Antonio, Texas have a huge relationship. So, and the Royal Rumble is only running in major stadiums now. So, yeah. So that's where they decided to hold it at. And this is the first Royal Rumble under the Triple H umbrella. And it did not disappoint in my opinion. So let's get to the festivities. First, Pat McAfee, who had been fulfilling his duties on ESPN's college football, made a shocking return to the commentary team last night. I've been told that his return was kept secret up until 20 minutes before the show hit the air. Corey Graves and Michael Cole did not know that Pat McAfee was returning, and neither did the rest of the world. And you know, with the internet these days, it's tough to keep things secret. So let's get down to business. First, the night kicked off with the men's Royal Rumble, the 30-man men's Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna go over every single thing that happened in the Royal Rumble match, but I will say, the Intercontinental Champion Gunther stood out. He entered at number one and went wire to wire. Didn't win the thing, but had an impressive hour and 5 minute record in there. He's one of the longest lasting Royal Rumble participants. And he went wire to wire, only to be eliminated by the returning Cody Rhodes, who ended up winning the thing. He entered at number 30, so he ended up winning the thing, and he will now head to WrestleMania and face the champion, which we'll get to later on in the card. Other highlights include Ricochet and Logan Paul pulling off an insane mid-air collision. I mean, that was pretty damn cool. Like, one of the highlights. Matter of fact, the highlight of the men's Royal Rumble match. Also, Sheamus lasted pretty long in there. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre lasted pretty long in there. Edge returned. Kofi Kingston, he botched his Royal Rumble save. He accidentally landed on the floor when he was supposed to land on the guardrail. But you know what? It happens to save himself. And yeah, man, it was a decent men's Royal Rumble matchup. Not gonna lie. Next up, you have the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, which had LA Knight taking on Bray Wyatt. The concept of the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match had been kept in the dark for most of the time leading up to it. We didn't know what to expect with it, and what we got was a neon-filled no disqualification Falls Count Anywhere match, which saw Bray Wyatt take care of LA Knight in pretty quick fashion. And at the end, Uncle Howdy jumped on LA Knight on the stage area and caused a big explosion, sending LA Knight crashing through the stage area. That was a pretty cool way to end it. Then you had the next up after that, you had the WWE Raw Women's Championship match, which featured Alexa Bliss taking on Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair ended up retaining the championship in a match that was, quite frankly, nothing to write home about. And then after the match, you see Alexa Bliss. Start to tease her dark side as what was going on like in the weeks leading up to this match. Alexa had turned heel and started to tease her dark side and the transformation back to her dark persona when she worked with Bray Wyatt prior to him leaving the company. Leaving the company a couple of years ago, it continues to resurface. Hopefully, it comes full circle soon. And After that, the women's Royal Rumble, the 30 women Royal Rumble. Excuse me. What do you call it? Okay, so notable highlights in that: Michelle McCool, WWE diva Michelle McCool and legend made her one-off appearance. Booker T, who is the home state boy. He's from Houston, Texas. He made an appearance too. I'm sorry. Booker T made an appearance in the men's Royal Rumble. I forgot to mention that. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. But as for the women, Zoe Stark, Indy Hartwell, and Roxanne Perez, all from NXT, ended up making surprise appearances in the women's Royal Rumble. And also, what do you call it? Also, a couple of, a return to Nia Jax is now back with the company, and so is Chelsea Green, who had been rumored to have signed with the company a while ago, and now she is. They were waiting for a way to debut her, and the Royal Rumble is the perfect spot for that debut. So Chelsea Green and Nia Jax are now returned to the company. They were previously under a wave of superstars who got released when the company was undergoing massive releases a couple of years back. Also, the returning Mia Yim, she's been back for a while. She was also in the Royal Rumble, so it was a decent Royal Rumble. And Rhea Ripley, who will now head to WrestleMania and challenge the winner of, challenge either the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair or the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. And then in the main event, which is what's being talked about right now, aside from Cody Rhodes winning the 2023 Royal Rumble, was Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Lots of story leading up to the main event. Where does the allegiance of Sami Zayn lie? Where are the Usos still faithful to the bloodline and Roman Reigns? All those questions were answered, man. Great back and forth match between Kevin and Roman as were their previous two encounters. This one was with a shocking ending. After Kevin Owens fell to Roman Reigns, Roman and Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa proceeded to beat down Kevin Owens and handcuff him, and then Sami Zayn, Roman wanted Sami Zayn to pledge his allegiance to the bloodline once and for all, and Sami Zayn refused and paid for it. He ended up hitting Roman Reigns with a chair, a la Seth Rollins turning on the Shield way back in 2014, and like I said, he paid for it, and the rest of the bloodline left Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn end the show. But that's not the big thing. Also the big thing coming out of that is Jey Uso, who kind of vouched for Sami Zayn the entire time, refused to engage in the beatdown of Sami Zayn, and he tweeted earlier. He tweeted earlier this weekend that he is officially out of the bloodline, and he would like to officially face Roman Reigns 1-on-1. So let's see where that goes. Man, it's just, this is WrestleMania season. Lots of crazy things are gonna happen. You got the Elimination Chamber coming up in a couple of weeks. So let's see what happens there, and then of course the big granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania, on April 1st and April 2nd in Los Angeles. So lots of twists and turns on the road to WrestleMania, and I'm here for all of it, man. I can't wait to see what happens. Like I said, the Royal Rumble was a great pay-per-view. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year, one of my favorite times of the year, because it starts the road to WrestleMania, and let's get on it. We're on it, and full speed ahead. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.